this is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture to see how those incidents affect our daily lives. Listen, we're trugging along here, y'all. I picked up Atlanta, and I watched a couple of things because you'll see that I'm still in my same shirt because it is later on in that day. I had to take a break simply because that first episode was a little triggering for me. So I had to take a break. And so it's later in the evening of the same day. As we're talking, that episode is out. It's made public. It is out there. So go check it out before you check this episode out. Also, the second episode, I did my review or my recap of the second episode. So it's out as well. So again, just to let you all know quickly what we're going to be reviewing. Hey, please hit this like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. You'll enjoy yourself. I enjoy you all. You'll enjoy me. Also, leave a comment on any one of my videos so that I can engage with you all. I'm still on my quest for 500 subscribers. I am at 39, so we are chugging along here, almost at 40 subscribers, and I appreciate all 39, 40 of you all for hanging with me for these past few months doing these reviews. I've enjoyed it immensely, but let me tell you real quickly what I am going to be reviewing. I am reviewing Atlanta. I am also reviewing Netflix reality show series, Young, Famous, and African. And I'm also reviewing a Marvel series, Moon Knight. After Moon Knight, I am going to be reviewing the Star Wars series of Obi-Wan Kenobi. So look out. Those are the threes that I'm going to be using. Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to be a new one that I'm going to review. If there's something that you would like for me to review, if it's 5 seasons or less, let me know. Because I could catch up with 5 seasons. I can't catch up with 6, 7, 8, 9 seasons. You could put that on the list for next time. So let me know. Follow me on all my social medias. I am Pam Entertainment TV on Instagram and Twitter. And on YouTube. Come on over and engage with me. I'd love to be able to see my platform increase over in those areas so that I can have more of you all to engage with. All right. So let's get inside. We are about to do a watch along for season 3, episode 3 of what is this? Atlanta. The episode is entitled "The Old Man and the Tree." So as we have picked up from last episode, we realized that the group is still over there touring with Paperboy. Paperboy is over there touring, and the group is with him in Amsterdam right now. Because as of last episode, you remember in Amsterdam, they had Santa Claus, their celebration of Santa Claus, and the way the people in Amsterdam, and I don't know if that's the Netherlands or not, you'll all let me know, but in Amsterdam they dress up in blackface, but that freaked Paperboy out. That freaked him out to the point that he didn't perform, which freaked out the promoter, and the promoter beat down somebody with the Santa Claus blackface painting, thinking that it was Ernest. A mess. All right, let's see where we are. All right. So they apparently still are in Amsterdam, and honey, they are walking around looking for a man named Will. He's apparently a billionaire, and he is being invested into their. He is investing in. He'll possibly invest in some of their ideas. They have come up with the Bud of the Month Club. So I guess in states where marijuana is legal, you can get your weed shipped to you as like a monthly subscription. That's an idea that they came up with, which is not a bad idea if you think about it. But, unless the federal laws change, you won't be able to engage in that. So as they're walking along, they get to the address. And when they pull up to the address, they're like, this is a daggone dump. How is a billionaire living in this dump? And they get there. They're greeted by this woman. And I mean, she is completely going off. What y'all want, what y'all hear. They're telling her that they're there for the party. She let the guy named Will comes down. He lets them in. They get in, and the place is literally a dump. And as they're walking through the dump, as they're walking through all the little different things, they start to see, or they start to realize that this is a secret entrance. They go in, and the real place, the place that they need to be, is absolutely gorgeous. So it's hidden behind this dump of a place. So I guess he doesn't let people know exactly. I guess a select few get to know exactly where this man lives, which is crazy. Which is crazy. So I guess you'll never know. You might have some billionaires living in the hood, and you'll never know, because when you go through the initial place, it's a dump. When you go through the secret passageways, child. They done went to the house, and they done found out that this man, it is beautiful on the inside. They have their own Nando's. Why is Van stealing this man's artwork? Van, you are not stealing from this man because you think he is a billionaire. You could take what this man wants. Because she just went up to this. He's got these rock art sculptures, and it's a series of 3, and she just took one. Okay. So I guess they ran up on the man who actually owns the building, Paperboy and Darius, because Darius is walking around looking at the book collection and stuff like that. Because Darius told us, because when they walked into the house, they had to walk through this this tore down, just nasty home, and then they went back to the back, and they were at the actual place, and they find out this is the decoy house. This is the house that he sends people that they don't know to. So they come here, but they're not going to be able to get in because there's a guard at the door, and the guard at the door is the lady with the lady with her robe. So it looks they intentionally keep it like that to disarm people, because those that are not wanting to come, they're going to be like, oh, this is a dump, I don't want to be here, and they would leave, not realizing you have to go through the dump to get to the niceness of the place. So Paperboy meets Fernando, and I guess Fernando is the person that owns the place, and he is talking to Paperboy about why he's had to have his place look the way it looks. Doggone Darius! How you gonna go through a bad house and use the bathroom these folk don't want you to use? What is you doing? Fernando asks Paperboy, aka Al, does he like trees? And so Al is thinking that he's talking about the good weed. He was thinking that he's about to have that old explicit billionaire weed. This man is actually talking about a living tree. This man has a franchise. I guess Nando is popular over in Europe. He has a franchise in his home because he likes the peri-peri sauce. Okay, some of you ladies are just a trip, and it's always unnecessary. So Darius is walking through the man's house, because you remember before he said that he was trying to find the bathroom that he doesn't want anybody to use. Darius, if this man has a secret entrance, do you not believe that he has a secret wall or somewhere where you all can't get behind that houses his bedrooms and all this other stuff? Do you not realize that? Child, you'll never get to that bathroom unless you know the cheat code, and you don't. He is walking in, I guess, into the kitchen where he is wanting to get to the gin. And so he says, excuse me, and this woman turns around. I'm married. I'm engaged. She don't say hi. She don't say nothing. And he's looking at her because he's that cool kind of guy. He's like, oh, well, congratulations. Could you pass me the gin? Oh my gosh. I just thought that you were trying to hit on me. Because, black guys always hit on me. So she looks like she's let me see. She looks like she's Asian. And so she's like, I get hit, but I'm going to, so she just assumed because this black guy was around her, she was going to get hit on. Which may be her experiences, but I just get so tickled that that's how she led. So then we have this white guy that comes up. I heard what she said to you. That's just very racist and that's messed up. These allies. He's all offended and he wants to be able to be of assistance because he's an ally. He got learned to be trying to tell somebody they're racist and he ain't even taking care of his hair. Falling out and whatnot. He ain't trying to figure out what's doing. He just plopped the hat on and keeps it moving. But he wants to be an ally to somebody. If you don't get you some hair plugs or wash your hair daily and get you some black castor oil, I know something. So then we're panning over here to Ern and Van. They're there to meet the installation artist, the artist that the billionaire has that is there in the compound. I'm gonna call it a compound, and he's doing his artwork there. So I guess he is being sponsored by this billionaire to do his artwork. That's not a bad gig. He showed him a piece. Talking about this piece got deep, deep sadness. It's of an elderly white man with his penis hanging out, child. Okay. So, Fernando sends Paperboy back in the back because he wants to gamble. And they tell him that it's a $20,000 buy-in. This is what pisses me off when you do that. You're supposed to ask that question before you sit down. What's the buy-in? When you go in to play poker and all those places, you ask that question before you sit down. And then Paperboy, without even thinking, he puts all his money down. And I'm looking at them thinking they're about to run a scam on him or something. Because, see, you're supposed to go in knowing what the buy-in is, not just to sit down because you like to play poker. Understand? Yeah, because these people look shiesty anyway. How do you have how do you have the guy, I'm going to say it, you have the redneck, the Indian, and the Spaniard sitting down together? Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't see anything good coming of it. You remember I was talking about earlier how that artist is up there doing that little installation. He said he's running a scam. And I think the white guy, Will, is realizing it, but he needs somebody else to talk to him about it because I think he's kind of, I don't know if he's afraid, but he has all these ideas and spending money. And the artist is just creeping around and creeping near him, trying to figure out what he's telling Ern. And Ern is like, I think that's just real expensive. Then he comes around the corner. That's not what, he's not telling you the right story. This is going to be an incubator. He's going to pay for all our stuff, but we're going to sell subscriptions to the art. No, you ain't selling no subscription to the art. You know that you hit a lick, and you don't want Ern to mess that up. And I think Ern is about to mess that up. That guy is wanting Ern to make the decision for him, and because he's not really willing to make that decision. Because he's leasing that space from Fernando, and Fernando seems like he is taking everybody's money. And see, Paperboy is sitting there taking it all in. This whole game doesn't seem right to me, y'all. It just does not seem right. I knew something was up because they all walking out. He ain't got his money yet. Where you go to cash in? You didn't ask them questions. You don't even know. See, you done sat down there and you done put all your money in the pot, and then she gets up and walks out too. Where your money at, Alfred? A mess. A damn mess. I knew it was something wasn't right. Now you're looking for the folks to give you your money. Okay, let me tell y'all what's going on. So, you remember earlier when Darius went to go ask for the gin and the lady thought that she was trying to hit on him, and then the guy who was with him talking about the racism, honey, he done went, that guy has gone and told all these people that the woman was being racist to him, and he was like, yeah, and it was like 12 years a slave and whatnot. Just a whole mess unnecessarily. Paperboy, like I said before, he's out $40,000. These men have dipped. He don't know where they at. And so he wants his money. He mad. And he's telling all this to Ern because Ern found him upset and mad on the side of the stairs. You don't go into those games until you know who is supposed to pay you and what the buy-in is. You get those things settled before you sit your black behind down and play. Ern is telling Paperboy about the kid TJ that's been scamming the guy. And Paperboy's like, he black, let him scam. And he's like, I don't want him to scam because it's gonna make it harder. Ern is like, it's gonna make it harder for other black kids to get through. And he was like, white kids scam all the time. It don't make it hard for them. Like, let him do what he doing. And see that artist is just running around behind Ern. Oh Lord, Paperboy mad. He want his money. Van is over there getting her time. I don't know what ever since she saw that man get killed, she is really she's acting differently. Yeah, she's acting a little funny. So it's not just him noticing it. Her mother is noticing it too. Because I'm still trying to figure out why she took the man's sculpture and why she pushed this man into the pool. That's the thing about Ern. Ern lives in his head and he's not living about what's going around. He's so busy overthinking everything. That's that thing about Ern. She done pushed another person in the pool, child. What is going on with Van? And the woman couldn't swim. Van, get it together, girl. Get it together. This fool is having a whole... Wait a minute. This fool is the one that's losing his hair, that's messing with Darius, is having this whole think tank discussion with these people about the woman being racist. Darius is okay. He's fine. He done moved on, but he has made it a whole cause. And it is like a segment. You know how people have all these little microaggressions, right? He has taken this one microaggression and turned it into a whole all lives matter cause. The caucasity. Now that there's a big old mob that's done descended on this woman. Ooh, they are a mess. That took a whole small situation and made it bigger. Paperboy done found him. Ooh, this white boy done got... Ooh! So basically at the end, Fernando never did give that man the money. So, you remember the Asian woman that thought that Darius was going to hit on her? She was actually engaged to Will. You remember the guy who was the white guy that invited them? And so they have sat up here. I believe that white guy, the one with the balding head, was setting it up so that Will would be getting divorced, would cancel his engagement to this woman. Because now he's hanging around Paperboy and all this stuff because he feels like he is down for the cause. He is an ally. He caused all this... In his allyship, he has caused all this confusion. This woman is thrown out of the house because her fiance thinks she's racist. Fernando didn't give Paperboy the money. It's a whole lot of stuff going on. And Van, she left the party and went to some place to get her something to eat. So there's something going on with her. She's having her own little crisis, but we'll figure all that out. Overall, this was, again, I don't know what's going on with this season. This is just... I don't know. This episode is, there's a lot of stuff going on, but it wasn't as cohesive as I thought it was going to be coming off. But I guess with that first episode of the season, I don't think there's going to be any cohesiveness. I think that all of these episodes seem like they're just going to be, I don't want to say stand alone, but they're not going to merge into the other episode with any sense. So, but that was the episode. I am looking forward to the next episode. We will do it again, watch along style. Tell me what y'all thought about this episode. I thought it was entertaining, and I thought it pulled out some incidents of white people and their white guilt and their fake allyship. You got a little boy that's scamming. And Ern is realizing that he's scamming. So if the little boy is going to scam, he's going to get a part of that scam too. So he's going to take, he decided that he was going to take 25% as that man's manager. That's his piece to keep whatever he gets to keep him quiet. You see, Paperboy, there's levels to being rich. You have to not, it's not just, oh, because y'all are kindred spirits because y'all got a lot of money. You got to always understand and know that the scam and the con is on. And those people scammed you. Fernando scammed you out of your money, out of your $40,000, and he had no intentions of paying you back your money. So that was a lesson learned. You are out $40,000. For us, for some people, that's a whole salary. For Paperboy, that's a concert day. But the lesson learned is you always got to watch out for people scamming. Just because they're a billionaire doesn't mean that they're not always continually wanting to scam you out of your money. And I think one of the perfect examples of that, as you go back, you remember when Earn made the proposition that he was going to be TJ's manager? He looked at a picture, and in the picture you see 3 white guys holding this check. I guess they were getting ready to open a bank, and then in the background you see this black guy. And so I'm quite sure the land or whatever they were standing in front of used to be owned by the black man. Now it's owned by them, because somehow they have scammed him out of the money, but making him think that he's not scammed out of the money. It's a whole lot of y'all. So please like, comment, and subscribe down below. The subscribe button is somewhere over here. I think the thumbs up button is somewhere over here. And hey, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your co-workers. Hell, even tell them folks that you can't stand it. I'm over here making these videos, child. And if you are watching, because I see that you're watching, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Subscribe. It's beneficial for me. It's beneficial for you. All right, people. And as always, bye-bye.